Hi everyone, it's Angel 111 Mima. It's late right now, it's almost 2 a.m. German time here in Wiesbaden. But I promised to give you the message, so let me just do it quickly. The team that we worked together, you remember when I selected you to be helping Bilal? And that consisted of, I said I need someone dark and who is very crafty also in the spiritual realm and even in spirituality like witchcraft and all that. We did have that team. And you went through hell. It was one of the worst cycles we ever went through. Even Bilal suffered a lot because he was being judged because he's behind the scene and I'm behind the scene while you were at the forefront, and he was always victimized. Good news is, Alhamdulillah, the cycle is over. It was not easy for all of us. Me being given the task to give you, and the ones who are doing it. Yes, you fought tooth and nail. Some fell into temptation and betrayed themselves. But the others, they stood firm. They didn't fall. They went toe to toe and fought the battle. Now, the cycle is over. The test is coming in the next moon cycle. We are in full moon today. When we have new moon, that test will slowly start to manifest. By the time we reach the next full moon, you're going to have clarity and all the information that you need. Because that's when you'll be tested. And until the new full moon, it starts new moon, you'll get the information. By full moon, I'm not supposed to be telling you what is coming, like the test. I'm just giving you the hints. By full moon, you will see your verdict. All of you. Some of you, your ancestors got really mad, like literally mad. And I'm not here to judge anybody, but chosen one, you are part of it in that group. And I don't know, you lost your mind or worse, you suddenly jumped from spirituality to become a model, and you're showing us wee parts of your body. I don't know, what is running in your head. Maybe you're transitioning to something. This is full moon in Scorpio. If you transition, it's either for the better or the worst, or you die. Scorpio is a sign of death. So honestly, your ancestors, I didn't even want to stay longer there. When I went there to pick your messages, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even want to stay longer because they were yapping. Your ancestors I'm laughing, but it's serious. Your ancestors are yapping because they're saying you're not even following your roots anymore. You forgot them. You've forgotten your ancestors, and where you're heading to the dark side. They're not happy with you. You need to fix this quickly so that the test comes, you don't lose your blessings and the key. Larochay Posay, the dark girl now. I have good news, I have bad news. The bad news, let's start with the bad news. You are among a group of people or members of families and some relatives, and they're giving you advice, or you think also a group of, let's start with the group of people, friends. You are collecting people and pulling them, some of your own color, maybe race, but apart from religion, it's like you come from the same root, like clan, maybe relative. You want to jump and bring them on board. These people, most of them are not your friend. Whatever has been sent to you, you have a very strong bond with your ancestors. respect it. They're proud of your fights. They're proud of your integrity, but at the same time, they're not happy on how some things are flowing in your life. They don't like when you lie. That's the message. They don't want you to lie at all or manipulate any situation for you to gain. They said we always have her back. But she is only disappointing us if she will choose the route. She chooses the route of lying or manipulating a situation to win, and when she knows she's wrong. But she's in a position to change that thing to win in her favor. She does that. Secondly, there is a man in your life. This can be someone you love. They didn't explain to me in detail. They just say there is a man in her life. And they're very close. But this man drives her to do the wrong things. And this involves sometimes your integrity is at stake. And sometimes how you gain your money is at stake. Like you do things, you might think like this is the way out. I'll ask him to help. If he helps you, you have to manipulate, lie, or harm others, or ruin others, or hurt others. Then you gain. You have no idea what this man is doing. He's a very manipulative person. And this person is close to you. So it can be a sibling, maybe a cousin. It can be even a lover. If you're married, it's a husband. Because I don't know your status so much. I just went straight to them with a lot of respect, and that is the message they get. There is a man in your life, extremely manipulative, but you don't see it. You are somehow blinded. And they're not happy with that because they're giving you time to make your own decision. Because they say, if we step in, we're going to take our blessings away from our own child. Tell this message to her. It's important. I will explain all this, why they are telling you this information. In your family, out of all the children that are existing, cousins, even your parents, even, you're the one they're targeting. Your womb is the one which is being targeted by your ancestors because they want to reincarnate. And how they're going to reincarnate is when you marry, you're going to have babies. The first advice is tell her not to use any contraceptive when she marries. Because we are ready to reincarnate through her womb as babies. So it's your ancestors coming through you. Old soul have chosen you out of all the people in your family to do this. But they do not want you to engage in anything. That's why they want the path to be cleared. If you will pass this test, then you are going to be doing that. If you fail, they're not coming in this lifetime until the next life, which means it can be the next generation. In your families, maybe your nieces and nephews, one will be chosen. But in this generation, it's you. They want to come through you, but your path is not cleared. They said there are two men coming towards you. One is the correct one, and that is the one who will be carrying the seed to fertilize your eggs for their soul to come through you in form of babies, and how you raise that family with that one righteous guy. Another one will also come. So it's like before you go to union, you're going to meet two men. One is extremely manipulative. They will woo you and you might think that's the one. You will know yourself because I don't know your life. That's the message I got from your ancestors. If you choose this person who is manipulative or has already shown you red flags that they have done a lot of bad things, like you know that maybe you have done something together and it costed a lot of manipulation or harmed other or whatever, you will understand. This person who you know is not upright. If you choose this person, yeah, you can go to union, but they will not reincarnate through you because this person does not have that seed, that sperm. Yeah, he will have his sperms, of course, but he doesn't have that seed to germinate that egg to bring that old soul from your ancestors. If you choose this right one, because I told you, the test I'm not supposed to tell you, you will get to see them. Some things will be orchestrating in your life. Your integrity will be tested, your truth, your faith, even against your own family. In wealth and everything, how you're going to be treated. You're going to see the tests. They will come in so many ways. And you have a moon cycle before the decision comes. I will be given the answer and I'll pass it to you. Please make sure you stay clean. Your environment at home, keep it clean so that it's like preparation. When so for example, when we have like Eid or Christmas, whatever you're celebrating, what do you do first? You always decorate your home. You make yourself clean, your body, your home, your environment, everything. You don't need to buy anything new or anything. Cleanliness. So start with yourself, and then even they want the path to be cleared in every way. So I'm just giving you tips. Keep your environment clean at work, yourself, at home. And clean means also avoid anything to do with conjugal rights if you're not officially married. Stay away and stay in your energy, because this is important for you. If you pass this, it's like you are the carrier of your ancestors reincarnating. Do you know how big that is? Not everybody gets the chance in this life to do that. It's like you're honored. So they chose you out of all the people in your family. But you have a big test, and the suitors will be 2. You might already know them, or they have not appeared. Should you have, let's say you're already married, I don't know your status, but I'm just giving you information. They said your suitors will be 2. So even if you're married, I don't know what will happen. I don't know, but your ancestors have given me this information. Maybe they don't recognize that marriage, Allah Ya'lam. But that is what they say. The suitors will be 2. One is carrying the seed. The other one will be a manipulative person, but don't fall. You will need to use your discernment. You're going to see the signs. So tip is clean in every aspect. Your speech, your words, your integrity, how you earn your money, everything. Because they want to come like in the most purest form in you. What you eat, how do you gain that? If you're doing any business and you know this business is illegal or it's manipulative, then you have to clear that quickly in this upcoming moon cycle. My nose is itchy, they're all over here. To make sure I give the right message. Cut it off. It's better you have less, but you're feeding yourself the right, like halal kosher food, on how you pay your money and how you gain it. They're going to give you more than what you expect, because I'll tell you what, slowly, I'm just giving you the story. We're just moving slowly. You'll have more than enough. For them to come to you and reincarnate, it means they're coming with the bag. And they have chosen you. So don't fuck it up. but it comes with a price. Your integrity and your purity is what they want. Even what you're going to be eating so that you are energetically building your body and preparing your womb. It has to come from the most purest source. So if you're earning it the wrong way or in a manipulative way, you're going to lose the case. The test, sorry. So that's a very sensitive message. Once, I will tell you now, once you meet this person, their condition is, they say, should you pass, I'm not supposed to tell you the test. I've given you hints, the time frame and what you need to do. And the thing is, should you pass this test and this suitor appears, there will be a wedding, first of all, this year. By any means, they say, this year is the year of union in your family. So it can be, if it's you to get married, and maybe you have a cousin or sister, somebody in your family, there is a wedding which is going to happen, and it is going to be like, just like that. It's not something that has been planned and planned. No, it will happen so fast. And their advice is, they are saying they want everything traditional and by the book. So it means there shouldn't be come with stay. Someone comes maybe in your family, says, okay, I want this girl, I've put a ring on her, and you're living together. They don't like that. They don't want it. They want everything traditional. And also they're saying that your tradition, like your ancestral tradition, how you do your traditional weddings, in the honoring of the ancestors, they want that. That wedding that is taking place, remember, is the key way for them to come. So they want it the traditional way, because it's like back to the future. Back to the future, because the future is there incarnating, but you're going back to them and honor their tradition. That's one. So yes, there is a wedding this year in your family. You will open the door and the rest will follow. So it's going to be like a domino effect. One starts, and then maybe you have a sister, they're going to get married quickly, and you follow next, or you'll be the door opener if you're not yet married, and then it will happen the next. Once you're married, they said you should not take any type of medicine that will stop, like contraceptive, to stop pregnancy, because that's how they're going to speed the process. They need that place clean, the womb. Purity is very important. So no contraceptives, because they're coming. Secondly, they said your life purpose is just like theirs. Your ancestors were very, very skilled farmers. And they are going to make you take this. Your life purpose will be farming, and from what you're going to yield from these fields, it's going to be extremely something very big quality. And that is how you're going to be filthy rich. Your wealth will be in farming. That is what they had. Your ancestors were skilled farmers, and they made a fortune out of it. And they're passing it to you now. And they're coming with their blessing, but they'll come as children, like babies. So it's like reverse roles. They're advising you going back home to your village, homeland. In that area, village, homeland, they say that. So let's say maybe, I don't even know your nationality. And I was blurred not to ask. But I know you're African. Let's say your country is under war right now. the place where you can go to the neighboring country, you need a land. If you have already one, then you need to till it in the best way. But they said once you get married, the first thing focus is plan your life in getting a land, and your wealth is in the field. Whatever you're going to be planting, it will be yielding so much wealth for you, because whatever you're going to plant will have quality. Why? This is where they're going to be putting all the blessings in. Let's say you're harvesting tomatoes. I mean, you're planting tomatoes and you're specializing tomatoes or vegetables, let's say. Let's just give an example, vegetables. You will be having the best quality to an extent that you will start to make a business and even make exports. That is how you're going to be making a lot of money. Farming is your life purpose. So you might be very educated. You might have skills. But your wealth and your life purpose and the key in your lineage coming to you when you go into this union, or because even if you're married, I think something will happen, because they gave me 2 suitors. So the one who maybe you have one right now, they don't recognize that. But they know you're young. I don't think you're married. So just know your life purpose, and the key they're giving you is through farming. Whatever will come from that land will be more than gold and diamonds, because you're going to be very wealthy, because whatever is coming will be a lot of quality in it. Everybody plants tomatoes, for example, but the ones you'll be selling, they'll be one of the best. So you're going to be getting the market faster. And since now we have a lot of technology, you can connect yourself, build your business, and sell them even outside the country or within where you are. Let's say in supermarkets, you get tenders and you'll be supplying. That's how you're going to be making a lot of money. Land. The key is land, but they want it in your homeland. If you are in a war zone, your country is a war zone, look for a country next where you can get one. But that is where you're going to get your key. If you pass the test is coming, your cycle is good. You're finished, even though there were hitches, manipulation, and this and that. But that is what they told me. You're one of those I got the best message. And okay, good and bad. The others, they're still shaky. Most of them, I was told, the ancestors were like, you know how the no offense, the African ancestors are, when they talk, they make their nose angry. When they're angry, their noses becomes bigger, and they're like, That's what they were telling me. And that's a sign is they were mad. So I couldn't retrieve much. I got a lot from Larochay because she's been popping and popping and popping. She was one of the fighters who has been fighting here to get that. So let's see. I will even confirm with the Quran with you. I can't touch the Mus'haf, but I'll ask the rotating one. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. I met them, send you the message. This is the truth, and my hand is up. I'm guiding you. I'm a Libra. Sword is my sign. You have a lot of enlightenment now. You know what I'm talking about. There can be a Pisces significant in your life. You know exactly what I'm telling you. Do the right thing. Buy the book. Don't miss this lifetime opportunity. Because imagine you are being honored, chosen, and they want to come through you and give you so much. But if you fail the test, then it's over. Until the next generation, the next life of these young ones who are going to be grown up, then they will choose another one. But if they turn their back on you, just remember they're going to throw a curse on you, even if you are their own bloodline. Reason is you blocked a path for them to reincarnate. So what will they do? They will curse you. We have a Leo here who is in reverse. Two of Wands is Leo sign. I don't know who this Leo is, but it seems like something is not going their way, or whatever plan they had will be thwarted. And this is going to be like, they will feel like a betrayal here. They'll feel like they are betrayed, but this is it. This is a spiritual message I'm giving you. If you are a Leo or dealing with a Leo, just know there is ultimate betrayal, because there was a binding spell which was done, or a very low vibrational Capricorn involved. If these two are in your life, then wrong move. You can see these people maybe binded you, or are trying even to take away what's yours. You need to get rid of them. And this, you will know which Leo, because you will know your race, you know the person you're dealing with. But this Leo is in reverse. Wrong move. Yep. Whatever they're doing is coming to an end. This can be something which was binding or illegal activities. Whatever you are doing, you will have to fight your way out, because there was some shackles here. So illegal activities, legal business, binding, or lies which were involved, you need to come clean and speak your truth. Justice is needed here. I'm a Libra again. This card is just down there. You see, I'm giving you the right information. Don't lose this opportunity of a lifetime. Be yourself, because you're going to be a winner. You will have it all. If only you will do the right thing, and you will choose the right man who has your seed, or the right partner, I should say, who has your seed. Because this is Larochay, the black girl, the African. This is you will have it all, I'm telling you. But if you choose the right person who carries the seed to bring your ancestors, it takes two to tango. You know that, yeah? You have your egg, he has theirs. So when you click, and that's how the baby comes. You will have it all when you do the right thing. This was a battle. Maybe some people are fighting you, but whatever it is, stand with your truth. I was telling somebody even today, someone was angry. The way they think this person is bullying me, I told you, listen. And I was saying it through Bilal. And I said, listen, tit for tat, sometimes it is a fair game, but sometimes it's not needed. So long as you stay focused, you want this, just do what you're supposed to do. If they attack you, they want a reaction out of you. If you don't react, they feel stupid and ignored. But it's only a fool who will pull you down to their level and beat you in their game. And that is why I told that person, you stay quiet. Go through what you're going through, but just have faith. Allah is watching you. God is watching you. That test has a reason why you're going through it, because the reward is bigger. But it always comes with demonic ties. There's always going to be a temptation that is going to make you feel like, I need to revenge. You don't need to. And that's why I was telling that person who was making Bilal like, I don't have homework, and he had homework. I don't care about school. I told her, no, you stay focused. You're going to be surprised. You'll be the David, and that bully going to be the Goliath. Just stay focused and pray. So long as you know you're on the right path, don't fear. Let them attack you, but you will always emerge the winner. And that is what I was telling that person who was holding Bilal also. You don't need to worry. The truth will come out, and everybody who left you behind will regret it. So, yep, you don't need to fight. Because you might feel alone, or you're feeling like, I'm left out. Should I give in? No, don't. You see, your enemies will walk away. You are emerging the winner if you do the right thing. And yes, I am here. Manifesting, went up, take the message, bring it down. And I'm telling you, don't disappoint me. This message was directly from God, from Allah, from Source, through His angels and guides. These gifts are given to me through Him, through our Creator, for me to go get the message and bring them to you in the right way. That's why I say I wanted to be in my best state, because I'm going to another like clan to meet your ancestors. I need to be in the best shape, and I have to go with a lot of respect, not in a bad mood or anything. That's why I couldn't even do it yesterday. So do you understand me? I am not playing games. Do you understand? Look at this Leo and look at this Leo. One is a low vibing, one is a high vibing. And that's why I was telling you, get to know who you're dealing with. You understand? Get to know who you're dealing with. One is a liar, very low vibing and into dark shit. So they will do spells and everything to manipulate their way. I am here giving you this information, and I'm telling you it's coming from Source. This is God. This is Allah. I got my gifts as Mima. I'm talking to you as Mima Muhammad. I'm telling you openly. I got my gifts through the right way. I don't do dark shit, even though I can. And that's why I reached this level, that I can tap and go into realms and manifest, get into the matrix and come back. And I show you marks and all the things they do to my body. Out of world experience. But it takes integrity, because you will go through hell for you to receive that. So I'm giving you this information. You're not losing. You're winning big time. But I told you there are two people. Be careful who is this manipulating you. You might lose a very good opportunity. You're honored by your ancestors. Not everybody gets that. A huge fight is coming. A huge fight is coming. But have faith. Don't be afraid. Someone will be angry. Someone will be disappointed. They will feel like they're going to be losing, or they feel like a loser. And this can be the person who is the one manipulative. You will know this person. Doesn't have to be a water sign. A cup is a cup of emotion, which means a person who wanted you. But they were doing a lot of manipulative tactics. This is the person that your ancestors don't want. They can't reincarnate through this person. He's in reverse. The cup is pouring. There's nothing, there's no emotion that will stay in you, in the cup. It's like they can't give you emotional satisfaction. This person can be a player. This person can even ruin your life. It's like they're coming with empty promises. So that is what they're feeling. They're going to get the 10 of swords, 5 of swords. The cup is reversed. So they will feel defeated. But it is meant to be. This person has no good intention. And there is somebody else who is really dying to be with you. This is the one who's going to be with you. Be careful of a very manipulative person. This can be also you reigning in your own parade. Is your Sagittarius woman or a fire sign person? This person will want to win and control everything. Even offer you an opportunity to deal with them. Don't. Your destiny is yours. Kick these people out. This can be somebody's third party. Doesn't have to be a side chick only. This can also be like a mother figure, a father figure who wants to step in and be the third one in, like take control. They chose you. They didn't choose them. They have a womb, they have a whatever, but they didn't choose that path. They chose you. They know what they want from you. So someone will come and even or pretend they want to work with you, refuse this offer. Fire sign can be significant, or someone who is very much controlling. Don't. Your balance is coming. As I said, once I get your answers after the cycle, you've passed or not, I will be manifesting it for you. I'll give you the key, because I will be typing something for you to give you. That will be your key from your ancestors. Through me, I give you. And this is what is going to bring balance in your life. Once you have this, you will have to work. Then you can work. Until I type it and give it to you. Because it's not even by mouth. I have to type. Every letter carries a frequency. That is something you don't know. That's how it works there in the matrix. Every letter has a frequency. Now, every frequency carries a value. And every value is how it manifests your wealth. So until I type it and give it to you, then you can work on it. I will give you time. Be careful. This is where the trick comes in. I told you. New moon, you will never see it coming. The test will arrive. New moon. All right? You might be struggling right now. Even somebody cursed you. You feel like your life is over. If you fail this test, yes, they're going to curse you. Everything in your life will be difficult. If you pass this test, do you believe my words now? If you fail this test, don't put the word. If you fail this test, there's a curse on you and it will stay there for good. If you pass this test, there's a bug and it will stay with you for good. Even the man who is coming, even if he has nothing, he's going to be a king of pentacles because he's carrying the other half of your ancestors. And this will be the thank you, the bag that is coming through that union. So do you understand what I mean? If you fail, new moon, the test is coming. It will come in very, like a tower moment, different shape or form. You'll be tested in all aspects. Your truth is needed. If you do the right thing, bingo, you have it. And I'm telling you, you will never suffer because you have your ancestors right under your nose. But if you fail, you have a curse and it will suffer a lot. And I'm telling you, even the man, maybe he just have a bicycle, he has nothing. He will end up with cars. You're going to be very wealthy because it's your ancestors who have chosen you and giving you this. Make sure you do the right thing. Speak your truth. I'm giving you this tip as a high priestess. Beware of a mother figure or a very low vibrational Cancer who will try to twist even what I'm telling you or manipulate the situation. You need to cut them out. If it has to be a spell to be broken, break it. But all in all, I told you, there's a wedding. There's a wedding. And this card is about pregnancy. You all know that, yeah? And I told you, don't use any contraceptives. They are ready to come. You see how the stars have aligned? They are ready to come through you. Your womb is chosen by them. But it has a price. You fail, they curse you. You pass, the babies are coming with bags. You understand me now? I'm going to leave it here. The other ones, your ancestors are extremely angry. Most of you. The Larochay and the ones who are fighting, you know who you are. You are fighting this battle tooth and nail. This is your message. This is your message. And it resonates with me. I will explain myself as well. But this is the message. For me, I've already seen my signs. And that's why I said I'm coming to speak the truth about my dream. It's like when I went to that trance, tree of life, I gave birth to a child in a teepee. Those ancestors, I don't know how they're connected to me. I don't need to say much anyway. They are connected to me. But this is also same thing to me. And I believe my womb is, yes, I was attacked, but there is something being cleared in my womb. This is part of you can also get it. It's part of a preparation. You might get your periods when it's not even the time. And you wonder what's happening. Well, it's the cosmos, them. There's something happening. Someone can attack you, but that attack will be a blessing because you'll be cleansed. Like the way I am. I was attacked even today. I was going to buy these things. I bought this lavender oil. and the shea butter. This was the one which is $9.99 and it's pink. And this is $1.99. I'll do the oil tomorrow. Today I'm tired. But I went through that. So for me, my test came. I went into a lucid trance. And I found myself straight in the teepee, gave birth. There were 3 old women. You know that guy who sits there, rain and flute? These people were like that, red Indians there, but the color is fair than like me, even more. And they had very long, silky hair. 3 old women. One was the midwife. I gave birth. I don't even know how I became pregnant. And I ended up giving birth there. And everything was very traditional. I gave birth to a child. It was a boy. Very sweet little boy. And he was wrapped. His cover was light green. I can remember everything. I don't have that green, exact green. It's not this. It's light green. His cover was light green. And I tried to breastfeed him. He could not breastfeed because it's normal. Immediately after birth, it just comes a little and that's it. But he didn't feed. And they took the child away from me. If you look at my history, I gave birth. I had my child and I kept him near my breast. He didn't breastfeed and then declared dead, and I never saw it again. After some time, it was declared dead. So the same thing happened, but this time it was in the teepee. I don't know who the father was, but I went there with my eagle. That's why I love my eagle. It's very protective. I have a spirit guide there. It's an eagle, spirit animal. And I have an eagle also, like eagle. They know themselves. We went there together and we came back together. And eagle is a sign also in the natives. It's a spirit animal. It's very symbolic. So when I left that child, these 3 women took the kid, cleansed me, and everything, after they cleaned me and everything, I was very much like I never even gave birth. And they told me, leave this baby here for us. And you will go back alone with your eagle. I have a small glove I have for Bilal when he was a baby. It has an eagle sign. I was like, and it's dark blue. I was like, I also think maybe that's the thing. But then they explained to me. It's part of my life, one of my past life. But that was in Egypt when we were in the royal. I was married. We were like royals. I was a queen. He's a king. I lost my husband through death. He was killed by his brother because of power. He wanted the power. And everything broke out and the country went to war. I gave birth. And as I was breastfeeding my child, and I remember back in my past life that then, he was the king and he was sitting next to me. He was just sitting and watching, and the other child was just there. Then something happened, like a commotion, and he moved. And he was having the firstborn in his hand. He was carrying the firstborn. It was a bit. It was like 2 years, and the newborn was with me. So he was holding that baby, and the next thing is, when he went there, a fight broke out and he was killed. While in the commotion, and one of the child, out of the 2 babies, one was also killed. Was there with them, and my child was also killed. And there was a maid. And I was told, should I meet my twin in this lifetime? Then I will have, that person will come and will come with a child. Is reincarnating, and he will be coming with that child who is also killed. My child that I reincarnated with from that past life is Bilal. And that's why I've shown, even you have seen photos of my hands. I've explained this back in the old videos and even texts I showed you. We have every similar signs, body marks, everything. Because this is the child I reincarnated with. And they used his dad, like Bilal's father, as the one who's helping me to bring this back, the baby back. He had the seed to help me reincarnate this child. Next now is, should I meet my twin or the past life husband? Then there is a child who's coming. That will be my child who's going to reincarnate. So a picture was already given to me. The same thing in the native world. I gave birth, but I came back alone. I lied. And the reason I lied, because I wanted to test this copycat who was stealing my work. And I wanted to see how far she will go with this lie. And I said, I gave birth to a curse. I'm really sorry to all those who were offended. But I had to do that because I wanted to see how far my copycat will go with this story. Because they like to twist my word. If I say north, they will say south. So I said that on purpose. I wanted to see how far they will go. But that child was not a curse. It's not a curse. I didn't see the figure, the father figure of that child. But as I said, in my teepee outside, I saw people like Victor. They were trying, because there was some monitoring spirit sent to me. So they were trying to peep and get information. But yes, there was a man in that teepee. I never saw his face, but he was claimed to be the father of the child. I didn't see him, but I saw his body, his legs, just his legs, because there was something covering here. So the only thing I could see was the masculine legs. I could not see his face, nothing. So I assumed that was the father of the child, as the way these native ladies were saying. He took the kid, looked at it, it was returned, and it was left there. And then I had to leave now on my own with my eagle. The child is there. Why is this child left there? This child is the one who's bringing karma to that place. So it's more like a savior of the natives. So it's already born there. And remember, I did give you a story of the solar eclipse where I explained that the child will be born. I mean, there were people who were being oppressed. There was so much unfairness. And then they made prayers. And their prayers were answered. And worms came and cleared a whole generation, plantation, and all that. They made people sick. And it was never ending. Until that generation was wiped off. Because there was no food, there were diseases, and people were dying. And that's how they cleaned everything. It was the prayers answered. So that baby I gave birth to there was a symbol that it's more like going to clean. It's like the prayer is being answered now. That baby is the beginning. It's like going to be the one who's going to be bringing that karma down there and bring justice to the natives. Before we move forward, let me just confirm here. Is it true that the child that I gave birth to in the teepee is going to bring justice to the natives? It's more like their savior. Yeah. Was that masculine that I saw the leg? Is that the father of that child that I gave birth to, or he was a father figure to me? If he was my father figure in that situation, son still. If he is the father of the child who made me pregnant to give birth to that spiritual kid, then please rotate. Okay. So that was not my father, the one who had I saw the masculine legs, that the man who made me pregnant to give birth to that child. Interesting. Very interesting. Is the child cast or is the blessing for them? If it's a blessing, please rotate. So it's a blessing. It's not a curse. But I said a curse because I knew how far this bullshit will go. So now you know the truth. Yes, I did give birth there. It was a spiritual baby. And I know this story was used by Bruno Baum and Sean Paul and I don't know whoever. People lied about it. But no, that's the truth. I gave birth. I went into because it was tree of life. Tree of life is all about the womb. You will connect with whatever you have. So me leaving that child there spiritually is more like a savior for them. Am I going to connect with this child in this lifetime? Yeah. Is this child existing in this lifetime as well? Yeah, the child is here. It's living. The child is living. And I will connect with them. It will come to me. Is this child going to come to me in this lifetime? Will I meet it face to face? Yeah. So it was a spiritual trance baby in the past life which comes back now. It's a spirit baby, but now it's in flesh and it's coming. I will meet this child. It is my child, my blood from my womb. Subhanallah. Do you see how this works? There's a woman who has this kid. This can be also a Gemini is involved in this. And an earth sign. They know this. This must be someone who knows. Someone who is studying me and trying to retrieve the story to fit it like it's theirs. They're going to be caught. They will be caught because the truth is here now. Yeah, they wanted things to go forward their way. It's not going to work. Can be a Gemini and an earth sign person. They're going to be caught. That's what I'm telling you. They're going to be caught. They wanted recognition. They're not getting any recognition. They wanted protection. They will not get any protection. There's a plan. This is the child here. I'm telling you. It came as a savior for the natives. And this was already destined and written in the stars. It was a past life issue. I told you. It's a past life issue, but this child has reincarnated and it's here and I will meet it. But there was a lot of confusion. Someone was throwing even spells and confusion and attacks. But the truth is coming out. There's a chariot. Yep, I told you. They can all be traveling to come towards me. Probably. Fire sign can be significant Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here, who is going to help this person to connect with me. Yeah, it will be a huge win. Not for me. You see, I told you 3 women. 3 old women took this child. And here they are. They are going to be winners. This is the child. This here is the child. And I told you, I gave birth. He was wrapped in the light green. And look at the color here. There's some funds which are going to be released here. And maybe this child has always been sad. Or has been put down. Or seen like an outcast, a curse. But this is what you are supposed to be seen like. You were raised by old spirits. You are not raised by the mama, but you are coming towards me. And that is where you're going to be moving to calmer waters. So I'm your gateway. This is a past life issue is coming here. Subhanallah. I know, like the one I lost in Kenya is a different story, but this is a past life which is now reincarnated in flesh. So I'm going to be having like 3 kids. Coming back, I have Bilal. Maybe the Muhammad is coming. And then comes this, a native kid. someone was doing magic, it's not going to work anymore. And by Gemini and a Virgo, maybe they were doing magic or trying tricks, it's not going to work anymore. And these people are going to lose their protection. Yes, it's coming. It's coming, a reunion here. And there is somebody going to jail for all the lies they created. Finally, they're going to be caught. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're going to be throwing a tower here. And a Pisces will be helping you. Or it can be you, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, an Aquarius, and a Piscean child. You're going to be throwing a tower. Then this new beginning will come and the judgment will be here. Because that is how the truth will come out. So someone is rushing with the information right now as we are talking. All right? So now you know the truth about this whole TP thing. It's me. It's not the native who gave birth. Something from the past life, but this child has come again. That's why I was even shown. Yes, you gave birth and you're going to link with this kid this lifetime. It's my child coming. It's a past life child that I'm going to link with in this lifetime. And that's what I'm saying. I'm going to have 3. One from the past life is coming. And the one who was declared dead, as we know, yeah, he's dead, Muhammad. But it seems, as far as I was informed, it was taken by the Jews. Maybe it's going to come back. Maybe. So if they all come back, then I will have 3 boys. Hopefully. Otherwise, regardless what will happen, this past life kid will connect with me. And a fire sign will be the catalyst to bring this child back. This child, I think, is not happy at all where he is. Because, where is it? I think he's going through a lot. He's not happy. Where's the card? The 4 of Cups, it was like in reverse. This child was not happy, but now they're gonna, it's like a relief. He's been under attack. It's like someone could read that he has, yeah, here it is. This card was in reverse. So if he was being sad, your time is up. You're gonna be happy. You're coming towards me, and that is where you're going to go to calmer waters. I will not even believe, because I was just thinking, and I said, if this child will come here, I'm going to open something for them to run in Kenya. Have a place to stay. There's everything there. I was just thinking in my head. And I'm thinking so much, sometimes fantasy. But if this, to come a verse to go on, this child will connect with me in this lifetime. Yeah, they're financially maybe struggling. And there's someone stalking because they want to get this information at all costs. And this person maybe knows what they have done, or they have caused poverty to this person, and very much heartbroken. But whatever it is, if it is poverty, you're going to be getting out of it. You're going to be walking out of this. And yes, there was a deception, and the deception was done by a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. These people teamed up to lie about it, but the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out, and yes, you're gonna have it all. You don't need to worry. Someone wanted to drive this child into poverty or outcast it, but it's gonna be the opposite. It will work in your favor because you have the key. Your ancestors and past life information that I'm giving you right now is what will bring you closer to me, and that's how you're gonna have the 4th ones. As I said, I had that idea. I was like, if this child will connect, I'm going to send it to Kenya. They can work there. Because I can tell my brother, well, whatever we want to run, put this child. If they're old enough to work, well and good. If not, school. Yeah, there's traveling. Something will happen very fast. You see, it's all about spirituality. This is assassin spirit. So whoever maybe was blocking or creating all these problems, it is going to happen. And it is through this child, this is going to be the revenge, as I said. The past life, it was the death, the native to get their justice. So this will happen through this child. The ancestors are going to work on it. And they will be traveling. Yeah, this child will travel. So that's about the dream. Now let me ask about you, my dear Larochay, about your ancestors. The Quran. Is it true that her Larochay, the African girl, her key is farming? Out of the two suitors, will she manage to choose the right one? Pray, my dear girl. Don't lose this opportunity. Will she manage to, through this moon cycle, to cleanse herself out of all the that spiritually, psychologically, mentally, and even in her wealth, for her to be very pure and be able to create a room for the womb for the ancestors to come? Okay, so you need to do the work. Do the work, my dear girl. So that's the most important thing I needed to share. Now you know the truth. Okay. Third, think, Ronan Keating, you were supposed to get your key. Deadline was today. You were supposed to bring my bag. You didn't even show any sign. Now the problem comes in. This is the second test you failed. And I don't know why. Arrogancy, ignorance. Out of all the people that I have here and I've worked with, there was a reason why you were chosen to do that. You are chosen for that lotto bag because you are tested. Unfortunately, you got what you wanted and you disappeared. I called you and I gave the instruction for the first test, you failed. Gave instruction for the second test, which your deadline was yesterday, Tuesday. We're already on Wednesday. It's already 2 now. You still failed. And I told you this was a very big call. Don't feel bad now if you're going to be losing everything. How you are blessed, how things were working well in your life, it might change overnight. And the reason is you failed. Did someone manipulate you again? I don't know. Are you the manipulator? I don't know. But regardless, what is going to happen is you might start losing. And this loss, when it starts, it will accelerate to an extent. It can make you bankrupt, that you become homeless. Because if they test you to give you something, then instructions come. Your integrity was tested. I was paired with you for a reason. But you are failing the test. You see? You chose the dark side. You failed the test and you chose the dark side. And because of that, you see, the key you are supposed to get, you're going to be losing it. You'll be going to poverty and you'll have to struggle. I'm telling you, they will push you to become homeless. Yeah, you're going to be walking away from all your blessings because this was a deception. Bankruptcy is in store for you. There is no way out. And this is the truth. Because whatever you gained it from spirits, my guides. And I showed you through the Quran. And you chose to betray me, so you're going to be losing. Yes, you betrayed me, but still I'll move to calmer waters. You're the one who's going to be affected. You are supposed to travel and come and bring my bag. You didn't want to. Someone wants recognition, or maybe it's you. Now you have all the information, but the time has passed. I don't know how you're going to deal with it. How you're going to deal with it. You have the enlightenment. Piscean can be significant. So, yep, if it's investment, I don't know. Teamed up with somebody else, it's up to you. But for me, I know I will definitely move to calmer waters. My opportunities are coming. But with you, I don't know. Pisces, the significant, who's going to be running in with the message, and this is how it's going to throw judgment. Then balance will come. I need my bag. I don't care what will happen to you. I need my bag. Because one way or the other, you're going down. if you don't do the right thing. You failed already, so 2 keys you lost. You've already lost 2 keys. So you're among those people who failed the test. Yeah, Quran. Is it true Ronald Keating decided to betray me, or was he manipulated? If he was manipulated, please rotate. If he betrayed me, stand still. All right, so you were manipulated. Does he have my bag or not? If he has my bag, please rotate. Yeah, you have the bag. Is he going to bring this money with the chariot being here? Is he traveling to bring my bag here or not? If it's him bringing my bag to me, Muhammad, Idi rotate. If he's going to send it to somebody else, stand still. I'll be waiting. But you lost your key now. I don't know how you're going to do it. Maybe right or wrong before the new moon. But you have seen it yourself here. It's something stupid you did. And it has a very stupid price here. So that's where I'm stopping. You have your messages. You know who you are. You know what to do. Maybe tomorrow I'll do 12 zodiac reading, or I can do the full moon even though it is today. Maybe I can do a reading and check. And if I can tap in the old messages I'll get. I got complaints and some came through. Sarah is using my information like here. They listen and then they go like add that information, pretending they're the ones channeling 100 years plus message. And I got messages, people saying that she doesn't even know what she's talking about, yet she's copying my work. So whoever is moderated, that's what I'm telling you. This woman has been stealing my work, and that's the reason why I was even sending wrong signals. Someone is just crazy. Can you just put them behind mental hospital or what? You're not a teacher. You don't know how I channel. You steal my words and you're trying to air them in public, pretending you're a teacher or... Give me a fucking break. Stay in your lane. So many complaints have come to me. So many. They're not satisfied with what you do because you are a copycat. You're talking about things in the past life or 100 years and this and that, trying to copy what I say. And these people know it doesn't come directly from you. It's fake. So yes, you're being exposed. Just know your crowd knows you are lying. I'm going to leave it there. So Team Hair Oil, I'm going to make it tomorrow. And I hope it's going to heal my hair. Damn, you see how I've lost so much? Back-to-back spells. I hope it's going to change now. And I hope tomorrow I'll wake up early, well, and feel much better. And I can do my spots. So until then, goodbye.